Scherer Vawter is going to be here in just a moment. This is her first night. She had things that she got busy doing and was running short of time. So I said I would come and visit with you all for a little bit until she's ready to show up. So this is what happens when you're the owner of the business. So you have to be able to jump into someone else's shoes just for a little while. Wait a minute. I should have said moccasins, huh? Unavoidably, yes, unavoidably detained. And so, while we're waiting for Constance, you know what we could do? We could share out her show. Hang on. I'm going to get to my Facebook and get her page up on my phone. Because, one of the things that Connie does really well is she talks about and shares about her life experience from her spiritual life experience. And she also does channeling work. And so many times toward the end of her show, at the last half hour or so, she will do channel work. And so what I think it would be nice for us to do, because this is her first time on a Tuesday evening, is to have her show on a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So, hey, Lynn. So why don't we do that for her? Welcome, everybody, by the way, in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this time with us. So I have her page up on my phone, and we're going to look for our live stream. And then I'm going to send it over to my newsfeed. And ask my friends to please join us. There we go. There's one. And Rob is going to do the groups, right? And so let's see. I'll send it over also to the main fan page. And we'll get the peeps over there to join in. So asking everybody to please join Spiritual Mysteries. Got to spell right too. That would help. Stories. IES. Of life. With Constance. Sure. Oops. Come back here. Scherer Vawter. All right. All right, and then we'll post that. There we go. Hey, Barbie's here too. Hello, Barbie. Good to have you here. Connie's running just a little bit late, and but she'll be here. She'll be here. She's getting everything kind of pulled together, and she'll be here. And I think what I'll do is I'll send it over to a few people in a messenger too. And go to Cindy and Amy, Angie, Barbara, and there we go. Just to a couple people here that I know, people that usually show up for the shows. There we go. There. Good. And I invite you to also send the live stream show to a friend or a family member, somebody that you think that would enjoy, number one, the conversation, but number two, to enjoy the information about the spiritual mysteries of life, right? So, did you know that Connie is one of our elders here at Star Nations? She is. And such a sweetheart, too. She's one of those elders that, I usually like to sit and just listen, because she's going to drop some gold nuggets along the way. And yeah, Connie is ready. Well, let's bring Connie on. Connie and I can chat just a little bit before she heads up. Hello there, lady.
Hey, listen.
Oh, that's okay. Just take a big deep breath in, because you're looking gorgeous. I love those earrings. And we need you to bring your laptop screen towards you a bit.
Sure. I forgot.
There you go. That looks so much better. So you're looking good. I was just welcoming everybody.
Thank you
And
very much.
yeah, and we have your show all shared out. And yeah, they were helping with that. Lynn and
Oh,
Barbara were helping
wonderful.
with that.
All
Yeah.
right. Very
Yeah.
good. Very
So
good.
yeah, I'm going to hang around for the show. So
Okay.
everybody, I'll be joining you in the chat in just a moment, and I'll turn it over to your host, Constance Scherer Vawter. And Robbie,
I think I'm on. I don't know. And who would be? I'd be a myth if I didn't say I apologize for being late. But and I knew I was coming on at 7 o'clock. But you know what? I guess I just my mind. I was in the shower, and I thought, I'm just taking my time, and I'm just thinking, oh, and then all of a sudden it hit me. Oh no, 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 no! We're not 8 o'clock. We're 7 o'clock, honey. We're 7 o'clock. So, anyway. So here I am, and a little bit rattled, but I'm here. And the important thing is that we are here, and thank you all who are here and watching. And I have to tell you, this has just been it's been a good day. But I think it's just that I've been in this locked up for so long that I might have a little cabin fever or something. But anyway, it's all right. It's all right. Everything's good. And but it is. And today we're going to talk about what I always talk about, and that is what is I am. What am I? I'm a creative spirit, right? And when I ask about our show this evening, um, and I really got in with my vibration and could hear what the archangels are going to be telling us tonight. And it's such a wonderful thing to know that when you have, like I have, and I'm very grateful for what I have, but when I get a response from the eternal flame, um, it's 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 so refreshing, so uplifting, and such an innate ability to be able to say, I am so blessed that God has given me this gift to be able to present it to you, and to just know that if I could hug you, I would, because that's just how it feels. It feels so embraced, so loved. And when you think about that you are a creative spirit, did you know that you are so special, and that the universe, we are universal? Isn't that just awesome? Just universal and encompassing everything that we are. And at this time, with what's going on in the world, we have to stay within ourselves. And this is an opportunity waiting. It's an opportunity knocking for all of you who are light bearers, because it's time. We have to stand up. We have to be heard. We have to say what's in our hearts, because our hearts are where the love of God, for the love of humanity, for everything that is going on in this world today. We have to be knowing that God says everything is in divine order. And we don't want to acknowledge that sometimes. It's kind of a hard one to bite. But just know that everything is coming, and we're going to get through all this. Some of us are going to lose someone that we really, truly didn't want to have happen right now. But you know what? Just think of it. If you can just take yourself a second and think of when a person leaves us, there is a rejoice going on. They are welcoming that individual with singing and praising and doing all the things that are so awesome. And we're the ones that are having the feeling the loss, because we're not going to be able to see our loved one anymore, or we're not going to be able to pick up the phone and call them. But just know that they are now in a position that they are with God and that He is going to embrace them, take all their hurt away, take whatever it is, and just bless them. And I want to just take a minute while we're talking about this, is to say we need to thank every person that's on the front lines that are out there working. We have doctors and nurses, healthcare professionals. We have people who clean the rooms, that do the grunt work. We have people who, and I heard it this evening, the grocery people, the people who make all and do all that is necessary for us so that if we need to go to the store, it's there. There are times when you go and you get a little scared because you think, oh, it's all gone. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to share you with something that before, anyway, let's just take a few minutes here and ask the Almighty Creator to help those who are in need and all those that aren't, but are doing fine, so that they can be of service in some capacity. Because we each and every one have a responsibility. It's your journey and how you handle everything that comes into you and how you're going to work it through. It's your responsibility. Know, beloved, that the Creator lives within and that every rhythmic beat of our hearts are to be shared with one another, to send love to the world, all the countries that are suffering, to our president, who's got a very difficult job, to all of the executive staff who is answering questions and doing all that is necessary to inform the American people and the world of what is happening. These people, sometimes they don't get any sleep, but they still keep going. And we thank those that are so giving when they don't even have to. And we need to continually think about the aspects of this is our opportunity. And with this, I want to go on to where I started, and that was we need every person to engulf and get within themselves and to bring your light. Everyone was born with light and absolute love for the All Creator when you took that first breath. So know that you are here and that you are able and that everything is going to be not exactly how we would like it to be, but it'll be better than it would have been had certain things not happened. So what do? We're going to live, love, and let our mind flow to the vibration and the waves that help you breathe through everything that you need to get through. You are in me and I am in you. Now that might sound kind of far out for you, but we are all one. We are all one. God loves us all. We have to live to serve, and love is the key. Love heals. Love brings peace and harmony. And in love, you are fulfilled, for it calls forth the divinity of yourself. I want you to think about, I'm going to just say some words because I am the I am presence. I am that I am. That is those are my words. And I want you to incorporate those words in your life. Just sit there and think about it. And just think, when you do that, you have the angelic realm at your access. You have it. When you say, I am that I am, you are calling forth God. You are saying, I am. I am one with the source of all life. I am in harmony with all of the dimensions. The one and all inclusive mind is the substance of our minds. Then you say, who am I? I am the body, but more. I am emotions, but more. I am a kind, but more. I am a mind, but more. And I am eternal, an eternal soul. You know, your soul is your heart. It goes on forever. It may stop functioning when your body decides it's ready to stop, but your soul goes on. And we reach out in knowing that if you need assistance, you have every avenue, you have every right to ask. Let's say that you're thinking about the angels, because a lot of folks, angels are pretty special guys and girls. They are, and they love us. They only know love. And the essence of what they bring to us and how they bring it in, and they will give us what we need. They will help us. If you're, um, let's say you're having a difficult time and you need, and I always do this, and I mean, I just shared with you what happens to me. When I know I'm in a difficult situation, I always ask Saint Michael, the Archangel, because I know he will protect me. I know there's other archangels out there that will protect me as well. But for right now, like when I'm thinking about things and I think, gee whiz, I think I need Michael in my court right now. And so I call on him and I talk to him. And also, when I think about all the aspects of what we know about our heart and who we are, call on Raphael. Now, it's all about knowing and accepting and feeling. When you can feel that vibration and know, you will know. I always think of things and I'll be in a, maybe things aren't just going right for me. Or maybe I'll think, oh, this isn't where I want it to be. Well, that's just me. But if I really, really pay attention to my vibrations, then I'll know God's in charge. And He's doing everything that He can by sending us the angels, by giving us direction. When I think of, I am the flame of life in you, that's what I hear. I hear that. And then I think, okay, I'm going to say that again. I am the flame of life in you. And then I'll say, I am the flame of love in you. Your life is my life, and your love is my love. Isn't that cool? Just to know it. And you in me, and I am in you. That's perfect life, perfect love, perfect harmony. We need this right now. We as light bearers have an opportunity. We are in the fifth dimension. We have the opportunity to do and be. It's our time to sing. It's our time to do. There is no desire but my desire. That's what God says. It's His desire. what God wants for you. No love, but my love. Just think of that. That it's His love that is the most important. It isn't anybody else's love. It's your love for your Creator who created you and who brought life into you with that first breath that you took. Your heart is in my heart. When I started thinking about this show years ago, well, not 2016, that hasn't been that long ago, and I had to think about the name, the spiritual mysteries of life. And I thought, you know what? We're always seeking the mysteries. We're always seeking and trying to find out what is that which is. Let me, when I'm thinking of it, and I'll think, Lord, let me be your heartbeat. Let me have that which is in you. Let me be your power so that I can share what peace you bring to me, to others. It isn't just about what we can get, it's what we can give. When I first started doing the show, I was working with the Archangel Uriel, who is so wonderful. And when I realized that Uriel and Jesus were on the same realm, I thought, and I would say things like, my first love is Jesus. And I truly mean that. I used to, and I know you've all heard me say this before, and that is, I love my Lord Jesus more than I love life itself. To me, that's what I would say. And when I first, not my first marriage, but my second marriage, because I was more spiritual then, if that's possible. But anyway, and I said to him, I said, you know, you will never be number one in my life. Jesus is number one. And if you can handle that, then we can go forward. Well, you know what? We did. We went forward. And then 30 years later, we ended. But you know, today we can still speak to one another in kindness and in love. And I send him blessings. I send the lady who broke our home up blessings. It doesn't, I did not want to have a bitter heart. I did not want to have to go through things that, uh, whatever. I didn't want that. I knew the marriage was over. And I thought, okay, it's done, it's over. But it's okay because he wasn't my first love. Jesus was my first love. When I had to find a place to live, I prayed about that. And I said, Jesus, you got to find me a place to live. And he did. It was on a lake. And it was a condo and it was beautiful. And I could sit out on the porch and watch the swans swim by my house. I had everything anybody could ever ask for, the quietness, the peacefulness, everything. And at that time, I have to share this because this is such a cool story. I was asked if I could help sew because somebody knew that I had done some sewing in my life. And so I said, well, what do you want me to sew? Well, we want you to help us sew costumes for the school, for the Peter Pan. And I said, what? And so anyway, I said, yes, I would do that. And so I had to come up with some ideas, and I had my daughter. She came and helped me on occasion. And she'd say, Mom, I think you got yourself in too deep here. But, you know, she was willing to help. And that's a blessing. And it was a blessing. And so now here we are. All the things that we are in the necessary aspects of who we are. We just do it. And I had so much fun. I mean, here I am a grandma, and those kids just ate me up and loved me. And when the skirts split on somebody, run back to the sewing machine, sew it up, throw it back on the girl and say, there you go, girl. And it was wonderful. And it was just an experience that I will cherish and hold in my heart forever. And to be able to be loved by so many youngsters that just were so happy. And it was a great experience. And that was, I'll tell you the school that was in, because that's where I lived at the time, and that was in Belding, Michigan. And those kids were just awesome. And so we all got through it. And these are the kind of things that during what we're going through right now, we have to try to remember the things that we had good times with and not dwell on the negative. I want to read some of my comments here because it says, we live in an area that many vacation homes are around us and we help neighbors. What more can I do? Okay, Deborah, I want to quick talk to you about that. And it says, we live in an area that have many vacation homes around us and we help out neighbors. And I want to do more. I pray often. What more can I do? I feel very small. Well, what more can you do? Deborah, honey, you can do what we all are doing right now, and that's staying safe, staying in our homes, doing what we know we have to do during this time. This week, they say, is going to be a difficult week. And so we have to ask ourselves, and by you praying, do you think that those prayers aren't heard? They are. They're going up like rockets. When we pray and are earnest and thoughtful in our prayers, they shoot up like rockets. And then they're given back. I mean, it's it's what we are able to do. And in your heart, this is a time when we all have to reach within and go within and be that which you are. You are the light. And when you do something that you think is so small, but to somebody else can be huge. So just know, even the smallest thing. And and you think, well, I could be doing more. But the most important thing to do is to keep yourself safe and those that are around you safe at this time. You know, when I was thinking about this show and what we're going through in this world, and I have friends that in Uganda, and they texted me and told me that they were in complete lockdown and they couldn't leave their homes. And I thought, well, we're not in complete lockdown yet. I mean, I can get in my car and I can go to the store if I need to. But to be in a country where you're in a complete lockdown and you're worried about how are you going to feed your children and how are things going to be, and yet they come back with a positive answer and say, I have faith. And you say, yes. And we will pray for those. We pray for everyone who is going through. That's what this is all about. And we are open. We are open for all that there is. And when we, um, sometimes when you stop and think about, Deborah, just remember who you are. You are such a divine light. And and think of yourself just like when I started out, I think I said, I am the spirit, because you are a spirit in a physical body. And just say, I am the spirit of peace. I am the spirit of grace. And I am a servant of one God. And when you call, there I am on the instant. Love, blessings. and all that there is, the healing of the faith and the power of the Almighty, the fullness and the love of God. You are capable, Brenda or Deborah, and you have the ability. You are a gifted individual, and you can do all that there is. Do not hold yourself back. Just know that because you are just a special, special loved one, and know that you are the spirit and the light of the Almighty Creator. When we are putting all of these things together and hoping and saying, what is there for me? What can I do? Just know. And then if the opportunity comes and you can do something, just know that your heart is flowering. It's getting ready to do things. Because once that we get through this crisis, we'll be busy. We'll all be busy and trying to help and do and get things ready. And I'm going to channel. And so I got to give myself a few seconds here. And you know that when I channel, I always close my eyes because sometimes it's like seeing a movie. And oh, thank you, honey. Thank you for being who you are. You're a blessing. Just know that when I channel, that I see things like when you go to a movie, my eyes are closed and I see things and I hear things. That's how I do it. And the same thing when I read. I usually try to close my eyes because then I can see what Spirit has for me to do. I've never, that's the only way I've known how to do it in whole life. So anyway, so here we go. And blessings, beloved. Good evening, beloved ones. We come here this evening with gratitude in our hearts, in our vibration. We come to you with that element of knowing that you are who you are and what is to be will be. The essence of knowing that is, we are here to enlighten, to wake up every light there, to give forth that which is to be. We have for you the all you have to do is ask, and we will be there. You have the whole angelic realm at your disposal. You have God at your disposal. You are going through a very difficult time, but you must remember that there's a world that you cannot see. Some of you can feel us, some of you can see us, but there are times when people get so, well, let me get back this up a little. When people become, and I don't like to use the word fear, but I will use it because it is what it is. But remember to keep all that is within you, in you. All that is will be, knowing that you have access. You know we are multifaceted. We are strings and strings. Think of a rope and how many strings make up a rope. We are combined. We are here to assist and give. We are that which is to be. We have for you. We are here to give you the essence of that which is and you will be, knowing that the world is in a moving and upright situation. We are in a surface. We have substance. We have everything that we need. We are who we are. We are going in and we're coming out. And if you've heard that, when you come in and out of pasture, you know that we are here to be of assistance to you. We create the light. We are the light. We are here. We are bringing the children from underground. We are going to be helping with that. The children are going to be born again up and out of that mess. We are bringing to you that which is to be. And know that God is the ultimate. We, no matter what religion you are or what faith, whether it's Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, it doesn't matter, because in our life, in our world, in our vibration, all we are is love in the essence of be who you are and know that you are the essence of the Almighty Creator. You are a spirit living in a physical body and giving that which is to be. You are, and we are with you. We will be with you throughout this time, knowing and going in and out and placing that which is to be. Whether you realize it or not, you are multifaceted as well. And in that process, you are able to be in different places spiritually and giving direction and knowing. Through aspects of the light of God, you are the mysteries. You are the mystic. You are all of that which is. Remember, when we talk about the spiritual mysteries of this world, we are of that which is. We hear, look, and know when you are in need. When you pray, we are there. We are the angelic realm, and we are here to give you that which you need. All you have to do is ask, and it shall be given. And blessings be, dear ones, and know that all is well. Okay. Alrighty. I'm back. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they'd like to talk about this evening to get it on? I know if you're locked up and you don't have anybody to talk to, maybe you want to talk to me. But it's hard sometimes when you're by yourself and open for a message. Oh, time. Oh, bless your sweetheart. All right. All right, Tanya. Go forward. I feel like I'm going in a circle, and I keep going around and around, and it seems like no matter what I'm doing, it just seems like I keep going in this. I call it a vicious circle, and I need to get out of this circle. And all you need to do is break that circle. And we all have the ability to do that. You have the ability to break the circle or break the chain. You can do it. And you are to move forward with that. They're not showing me exactly what the circumstances are, and we're on public television, so I it is not for other people to know what your situation is. It's only for you. And know that when you reach and go within, and you can, and I'm telling you, you can, believe that you can, know that you can break that circle and move forward. And blessings be, dear one. All right, now I've got to, I don't know if I have my mouse here. I got to try to bring that up. I can't see what she's saying. All right. I'm going to give you a little message here, Deborah. All right, Deborah. Now, I'm seeing, and I'm seeing you, and I see you walking. So it means to me that you're going to be stepping out. You're taking and you're moving forward. It is all right. Knowing, I really feel that you know it's all right. You just need a confirmation. Please know that everything that you're doing is correct. And know that you are a divine soul and that which is to be. Please go ahead and move forward for that which is. And you are in the absence of who of someone. And just know it'll be all right. It will. And blessings be. Okay. Yes, I will. Yes, I will, Neshi. And I will have to go. I'll have to close my eyes on this one because there are children who have been taken and hidden, and they it's you've heard it where they abduct children, and those children have been kept underground, and they are coming out. I'm not exactly sure how many. I'm just feeling that there's when they say that there are children, that says that there is an abundance, and otherwise they wouldn't have mentioned it. So with that, in my own channeling, I have heard that this is to come, and it is people who abuse these children and sacrifice them. I can't tell you any more than that. All I know is that they are coming out. There, you will hear it. Maybe not this month, but maybe in a month or two, you will hear the aspects of children being taken and brought back. Thank you. All right, Carol. Let's see what we can do here. Thank you. Carol, I feel like I'm in a spot where there's not a lot of light. So I'm saying to you that for you to ask the Archangel Raphael to come in and be with you during this time, and he will bring in the light to you. He will give you that which is necessary to be. And please, in your quietness, when you do your meditation, ask for his guidance. And also ask for the Archangel Zadkiel. He will help you as well with the situation that you're in. And blessings be, dear one. All right, I'm going to do a reading for Barbie because I see that she says that she's been kind of a sad day for me. And so I'd like to see what Spirit has to say. Okay? All right, Barb. You are such a giving, creative individual. You have the ability to do so many things. And um, I'm just going to say, I want you to step out. I want you to come out of your. I think like when you're not feeling real, if it's a sad day, maybe you're not feeling who you really are and what you're about to become. You are. You have an abundance of things that are starting to come forth for you spiritually. And make sure that you listen when you do your meditations. Ask for peace and ask for the joy that is yours. You are entitled to that. You are entitled to all that is to be. And knowing that you are such a giving soul, and I know that you're missing loved ones, but remember, they are here with you in the essence of who you are. You give and you give and you give. So knowing that when you do that, it ebb and flow, it comes back. It will come back to you. You will start to receive things, maybe notes or cards or a little letter from someone. But someone's going to be telling you and thanking you for all that you do and all that you are. You are an absolute light bearer of truth and authenticity. Begin your journey again if you need to. Don't hesitate. Bring forth that which is to be. You are the guided one. You are the light. So know that everything that you're doing is going to be guided and directed by your Creator. And ask the archangels to be with you and insist that they give you the vibration that is necessary for you to create and be. Blessings be, dear one. Paula. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we have Jesse up here. I'll come back to get Jesse. All right, but I'm in Paula's vibration right now. So um, let's see what we can do here. Paula, I know I have said here this evening, and we've talked about the virus, and that seems to be a real concern for you. It is for everyone, but know who you are, honey. You are so special. You have given, and you will continue to give. Um, Paula, I sense that it's like I want to be able to do more, and I want to open up, and I want to see more. I want to be able to feel. I want to be able to know who I am. In I'm going to say, I want to know who I am in Christ. If that's where you're in the right place. When I'm speaking, I see a light like a star. And so I really feel, Paula, that you are, in essence, a star of the universe. You have much to give and much to do, and you will succeed. You're going to do some wonderful works. You're going to be talking to people and giving them instructions and helping them. You're going to be an absolute, an abundance of goodness to folks. So continue to be who you are and know that you are in an essence and place that which is to be. Knowing who you are is the most important, and knowing that you are in your authentic truth. Oh, my child, you are. So just continue to be who you are, and blessings be. Oh, my wonderful vibration. Oh, my. Mm. All right, now we'll go to Jesse. Is it Jesse Sargent? All right. All right, Jesse. I am seeing a light on my right side. And so, with that light, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to walk with you. And we're going to talk, you and I. We are going together. You are going to come into an abundance of spiritual work. You will have an abundance of that which is to be. All of your avenues have been in place. You have been saying and doing the things that are necessary, and they are coming to your fruition. You have placed them, and now it is your time, my dear. Dear one, you are that which is to be. Going forward, the essence of all that is, be kind to yourself and know you are who you are. Go within and seek, for you will walk You will walk the mysteries. You are a mystic, and you will make the plan. You are you make your destiny. This is your journey. You are to walk it, you are to talk it, and you will be who you are. And knowing that which is to be, you and I walk the same road. You you receive like I receive. You you do things the way I do them. So go forth, young woman, and do that which is to be, and blessings be. Okay, Kimberly. All right. I knew, Barb. I knew it was your mama. But you see, my mama's in spirit, and she was saying, but I didn't want to break, I didn't want to enhance your little thing there, but I knew it was your mama because my mama was here. And so when I know that, then I probably should have said it, but anyway. Okay, Kimberly. All right. Kimberly, take my hand. In your mind, take my hand. I want you to walk with me. I want you to be able to not be afraid and know that your Creator is within you 24/7. Remember, you are a spirit in a physical body, and your Christ is in you, in your heart, where your soul is. And know that everything that you are doing is in divine order. And blessings be, my dear one. Okay. All right. Now I know it's past the hour and I'm at the top of the hour, so I think I have to leave. What is that? Oh, do I dare? Can I still give? Is there Anne would like a message?
Constance,
Okay.
it's 5 after the hour, and we have to get Neshi on.
Okay. And I'll tell you what. Um, oh, I can't do it, honey. We're at the top of the hour and Neshi comes on next. But I will keep you, write your name down, and next month I will definitely give you a reading. All right, my dear. And blessings be. You're fine. You're fine. And thank you, Rob. And blessings to everyone. And thank you for being here this evening. And next month I will not be late. Blessings be, everyone.